What about the North? It was taken from us. And we took it back, and we said we'd never bow to anyone else again. What about the North?
Indeed, what about the North? Sansa Stark telling Daenerys Targaryen exactly how it is. The North will never bow to anyone else again. It is permanently succeeded from the Seven Kingdoms. The Iron Throne has no jurisdiction over Winterfell or any part of the North. The North was taken from them and now they have taken it back. Just when we think two of the most important women in Game of Thrones and also important women in Jon Snow's life are finding common ground, it lasts for all about 40 seconds and interestingly enough opens up another subplot for what happens after. What is going to happen after it's all said and done? If Daenerys takes the Iron Throne, will she allow such a defiance from Sansa and her bannermen in the North? Are we going to see two queens? Perhaps a queen in the North? Even if they don't take the Iron Throne, an agreement will surely have to be made before they mount a challenge on Cersei in King's Landing. Guys, how are you all doing? It's Dean here from Game of Thronelore. Well, everyone, the season is in full swing. Season 8 is in full swing. The Night King is gone. He's destroyed. In fact, that guy's only remaining purpose will be to fill my glass of mojito with some extra ice, since that's all he consists of right about now. Anyway guys, as the title says, I'm here to talk about the possible Queen in the North. I'm here to talk about the aftermath and most importantly, what is going to happen now that the Battle of Winterfell is won. So Sansa Stark, will she become the first ever queen in the North? What the hell am I talking about, you might ask? Well, hear me out, let's talk and let's have a chat. So, the army of the dead is defeated, the Night King is gone, and right about now, Daenerys, Sansa, Jon, Arya, and every single survivor is thinking, if we defeated the army of the dead, then damn it, we are going to take Cersei Lannister down. We are going to win.
We have won the Great War. Now we will win the last war.
Our army is pretty much obliterated, but we've still got two dragons, which means we've got a lot of fire. Now, that conversation between Dany and Sansa is extremely important because it gives us quite a clear insight into what is going to happen should they take the Iron Throne. Now, here is the thing, here's the important thing. Jon Snow, Aegon Targaryen, has given up his crown as king in the North. As he's bent a knee to Dany, he believes in her and now he loves her and she loves him. It's very pretty. There is no clear ruler in the North, however. Jon, although previously king in the North, is still a bastard in the eyes of many, if not all. Therefore, he has no claim to Winterfell. He is a Targaryen. He's not a Stark. Okay, his mother is a Stark, but his father is a Targaryen, which means Jon's house is Targaryen. Winterfell is Sansa's. She is a Stark. Her father, Ned, is a Stark. She knows it, and so does Jon. So we've seen Dany's reaction to Sansa's almost statement of a question. What about the North? And we see her reaction. It's a very distinct reaction. It ain't good, guys. It's not good. In fact, I believe this scene is an early setup of a massive dividing between not only the two women, but their forces also. I believe Dany will insist that the North bend a knee to her and recognise her as the sole queen, and in exchange, she will allow them to rule their own lands, but would always answer to her in King's Landing. So I believe that Sansa, standing by her statement that the North will never bow to any ruler again other than the one that they appoint, will outright refuse this offer, creating friction and tension between the women, and also Jon will be wedged in between. Now I can see Jon pleading to Sansa that Daenerys will be a kind ruler, a just ruler, she will do a good job, and that she and the rest should bend the knee, in which Sansa will now be questioning her own brother's loyalty to the North, or his loyalty to the woman he loves. Dany then having a tiny little bit of a paranoid fluster, thank you crazy dad Aerys, will also question Jon's allegiance not only to her, but actually if he will use the North now to back his own true claim to the Iron Throne. Guys, I can just see this getting so messy. I can see arguments from all sides and all points of view, with Arya just sitting there like, girl, just tell me who I gotta kill. Dany will threaten Sansa with violence or imprisonment, which will divide the armies and support. Now, with her refusal to bend the knee, Sansa would most likely be crowned the first ever queen in the north, wanting nothing to do with the attack on King's Landing and Cersei. So Dany, now with basically a tiny portion of her own army left, cannot attack on foot. She's got no manpower, she's got nothing. She's lost the support of the North for refusing to let them secede, so what's her only option? To go in all guns blazing, or all dragons blazing should I say. It's her only option. So therefore I think Tyrion would resign in disgust at the lengths she's willing to go to and switches sides, not to Cersei, but to Sansa. Because think about it, Dany would want to go in all dragons blazing, burn King's Landing to the ground, which is what she said she would never do. So now Dany will appear as crazy as her father was, wanting to burn all King's Landing to the ground, killing thousands of people, the whole city. Anyway guys, that is just my own theory of what I think could possibly happen. I just want to know, can you see just how fragile this whole situation is now between the alliance in the north and Dany? Maybe Dany won't exactly burn the city to the ground, maybe not, but I can really see Sansa becoming queen in the north. This is a messy situation. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I would love to hear all your opinions because you've listened to mine. Thanks again guys, have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your support. Everyone, notifications of uploads are more important than ever. So please, if you haven't already, turn those notifications on to make sure you're notified the moment my video goes live. Making videos is what I love to do. It's my dream and my passion. However, it does cost time and money to produce this content. So if you have $1 to spare to support me on Patreon in exchange for some exclusive unseen content, then you can click the Patreon link below or at the end of this video. Please only support me if you can afford it. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at InstaLeanJ and on Twitter at PotterFolklore. Check out my other videos appearing on screen, and please make sure, most importantly, to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again everyone, and please have a great day.